What's up, team? I think I'm doing this right. I'm not really computer literate at all, but I thought this made sense because we have an investment right now that we all put our money into, right? I can see everything that goes on my dashboard, which is called a locker room now, and I see who's working and I see who's not. Now, let me put this at the beginning of this video. We do not need, in this company, we don't need for somebody to become an affiliate to make money for us to get paid, the people that put you in. That's not what's needed here. If somebody showed you this opportunity, it's because they cared enough to show you a great investment that they perceive that's going to make a lot of money. So if you're an affiliate that don't have any affiliates on your table at all, you can just get like players and players and players and get a whole hell of a lot of money. You don't need necessarily to have affiliates under you, right? So when I'm talking to you guys, I'm trying to build you. I'm not trying to build you. I'm not trying to build me. Because if I show you my downline, I'm okay. You know, I'm all right. So to move forward, just touch on a couple of things. A lot of you guys that became affiliates, and I know I'm speaking to some people that became affiliates under me, and y'all put their affiliates in as well. So you guys kind of share this video, and that's cool. A lot of you guys that came in because it's me. You know I'm a good dude. You know I've been in business for, I've owned my vending company for now 9 years, maybe 10 years, a couple of months shy of 10 years. Pretty successful, thank God. I don't know nothing about sports, man. I've never watched, this hat is just because it matched a pair of sneakers I bought. Like I've never watched a game on any TV for the total duration of a game of any sport in my life. Nothing. Maybe boxing once in a while. I saw 1 or 2 rounds or something like that. Something big. I've seen that. But as far as like baseball, basketball, the average, I've never seen it. I'm not interested. It doesn't, whatever. I like business. So when I saw this opportunity, I kind of shunned it for a little while, right? I pushed it to the side. I was like, I'm not putting myself in that. This my boy Mike telling me about this, and it's about sports. I don't care about that until I looked at the business part of it, right? So I put it to the side for about, I got in October 10th. The affiliate door closed, no, I got in September 10th. The affiliate door closed October 10th. I didn't do nothing for 2 weeks. I did nothing for like 2 weeks. I was traveling, I was vending, I was working. And then Mike hit me like, yo man, just go check it out, go check it out. So I was like, all right, let me check it out, man. And then when I looked at it the first time, I'm like, yo, what the hell was I doing? From that day on, for 2 weeks, I went crazy. And I got as many players and affiliates, I got as many affiliates as I could. Because in my brain, when the pause came, which was October 10th, that, you know, we couldn't get any more affiliates. Our job is to get players, it's not affiliates. The company opened up a small gap so we can get affiliates, just like a bonus, an added extra. You understand? So everybody that think that, you know, you only have players and you don't have any affiliates involved, don't feel bad, because that's not your job. Your job is to get players. That's it. When you get players, you get the most amount of money that the company is setting aside for that. When you get affiliates and they get players, you get half of what they're doing. So yeah, it's good. You can be on Hawaii drinking the Mai Tai while and have total loss of your phone, like you throw it away and your affiliates can work for you. I get it, but that's not the case here. You don't need, this is not a marketing pyramid scam or scheme that you need to have somebody under you to sell something to make them bigger in turn and makes you bigger. That's not the case here. We're giving away something free. We're giving you a free app, and the company is paying us because we're advertising. That's all we're doing. We're doing the same thing as those pop-up ads. The pop-up ad for like 30 seconds, it's an advertisement, right? So I just did this video here because I just want to, a lot of people, because I can see everything. I can see everything. I'll show you in a second. A lot of people in my downline, I can see if y'all moving. I can see if y'all not moving. So look, really quick, if I can get this clear. Can it get clear? Yeah? Okay, it's getting clear. So I'm not going to show you names, but you see the little, let me see. Well, you got to see names, but you see the little thing on the side? That lets you know that they have people under them. You know? That's people that's under them. It's not a lot. And there's a lot of people here. It's not a lot. So I said that to say, when they launch the app and you have no players under you, you're not going to get a check for the next month. You have to download this app. You have to pre-download this app. You have to get people to pre-download this app. Simple as getting a first, last name, and a cell phone number. It's not hard. You can. I've sent every one of my affiliates a template that I've written out myself that you guys can go ahead and just take it and put it into everybody that's in your contact list on your cell phone and send it to them. They cannot ask you a literal question after that. Like, there's no room for anything for them to ask you after that. They want to know about the game, it says what it says. If they don't even play sports, it says what it says. If they wanted to know when is it going to launch, it says what it's, everything is in there. So the only thing you have to physically do is take that template and send it. And my affiliates, the affiliates under me, my team members, you guys give it to your affiliates as well. Send that to them, shoot that to them. Anything that I find out that's new, I'm going to give it to y'all. And that's just because we got to be on one accord. Like, we have to be in tune. This is a business where you can't physically go inside of an office and go talk to a manager or a supervisor. You can't do that. So the obvious thing to do is to stay in tune with whoever put you in, and that's me. So if I put you in, call me. That's fine. You can call me. If I don't answer, text my phone. If I don't answer the text, I'll call you back and I'll text you back. I promise, because I believe in this. It's only $39.99 you guys are going to put into it. I said you're going to because they didn't take the money yet. But you guys aren't doing too much or nothing with this, and I see it. And it's so simple. I literally took that template of telling people, what the game is about, and shot it in my DM to 32 to 35 people in one day, and I got 17 players. That's one day. I gave it to my boy Gerald. What up, G? I gave it to my boy Gerald. He doing numbers now. Before, he wasn't doing anything. I just sent him that and he doing numbers. I gave it to another friend, Shauna. Shauna, how you doing, babe? She's doing numbers. And it's so, you don't have to do anything. I did it for you. Just send it to them in their DMs, send it to them in their contact list. One thing really quick. When you send this template, right, to people, they're going to have your number. So what I advise you to do is send it to everybody in your contact list on your phone, because they already have your number. And then the people that are in your DMs for your Facebook and Instagram, don't send it to the people you don't know, who are like potential stalkers, or who you feel that's going to just be on your phone and be all crazy and calling you all times of the day and night. Don't do that, because they'll have your number. I advise you to send it to all the people that you know and all the people that you care, that that you don't really care if they have your number or not, and that's cool. Do it like that. The company is offering us an 8-character phrase, word, name, whatever you want to choose. So if I wanted mine to be New York, if I wanted it to be New York, N-E-W-I-O-R. Okay, so if I wanted mine to be New York, right? I pick New York, and instead of getting their first, last name and their cell phone number, now I just give them New York, because on the App Store, the game, when the game launches, is there. I'll give them New York, and then now they'll be connected to me just like they're connected now if I give, if I ask for the first, last name and their cell phone number and put that in, right? So that's to come. That's not now. What you need to do now is just send these people that you know what I gave you, and they're gonna send it right back. The name, the most they could tell you is, oh man, that's amazing. How did you get involved in that? Something like that. But they're not gonna say who, what, when, why, and how, and sometimes why about the app. They're not gonna do that, because I put it so tight that they can't. There is no room for that, right? So when they see you this first and last name and the cell phone number, put it in there. Now, when you get this code that you're able to choose, when you pick that code, now you shoot that to everybody that you don't want to have your number in your DM, because now it's no contact. They can't get to you. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just, I kind of study things, I look into things, and I just put it all together. On top of that, the pause. A lot of people heard about the pause last night on the phone. The pause is this: from the 10th of October to the day that the game launches, which we don't know. I have no idea. They don't tell me nothing. My boy Mikey put me in. He doesn't know. The one that put him in, Jeff doesn't know. So and the company's not telling people because they don't want it to leak. As soon as something leaks, what happens? They steal it. You know, so they're not doing that. So don't get discouraged and like, oh, I don't know when this thing coming out. Sport put me in something, I don't know what's going on. Stay in tune with your dashboard, stay in tune, man. I keep forgetting the other name they gave it now. But stay in tune with your dashboard, the locker room, sorry. Stay in tune with your dashboard. This is a dashboard right here. Your locker room, rather. You can see it a little bit. Let me see. Let me show y'all what I'm doing, man. Maybe this will give you a little motivation, man. See if it'll clear up at any point. It cleared up before. Nah, it's not gonna clear up. Is it? Well, holy smack. I think you can make that out, right? Y'all can make that out? So on my downline, I have like 200 and change. I have like 209 people in my downline. Now your downline means how many affiliates and players you have collectively, regardless if you got an affiliate in and they got players, or you just got players yourself, or you just got affiliates yourself, or they just got affiliates, whatever it is, all collectively it's 209 I have, which is nothing. Because there's people out here that have thousands already. Because it's so simple. What I want you guys to do, and I implore you, please, just send this text out. Get these names. I can't really show you how to put it in, but, you know, because it's not really shown with this. I'm not really computer literate. I don't know if I have to turn it down or whatever. But it's as simple as going to your dashboard, which is the locker room, pressing invitations, right? There's a whole slew of icons on the top. You press invitation, because a lot of people are confused with this. You press invite player, because you're going to see that. Then it's going to pop up first name, last name, mobile number. And you'll see the option for email, but we don't need email. You put that in, first, last name, and mobile, and then you press create. There's a green button there with a white writing and it says create. You press that, and it sends you that text. It puts that text inside a little box. The same text that when you became affiliate, you logged on to that website, that link. That's the same text that it sends to players. So when it sends that to the player, they log on, they put minor information, they press submit, they put in a name, a password, and they check a couple of boxes, and then press submit again, and then that's it. Simple as that. Again, you go to invitation, you go to invite player. When you press invite player, first name, last name, and mobile number will come up. You put all that in there, you press create. After pressing create, you'll see that generated message from the company, right? Hello, my name is Demel. So hello, John, Demel has introduced you to this for the pre-download, blah, 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 blah. It'll send them a text. You press it to send them a text. Press personalized text. That's one thing I did forget. After you press create, just scroll up a little bit, and you'll see something that says personalized text. You send that to them, and it goes right to your text messages, and it sends it. And then they'll sign on, and then you have a player. It's as simple as that. Like I was saying before about the pause. The pause is from October 10th to whenever the game comes out, right? And we don't know that. From that period to that period don't mean that you cannot get a player. It doesn't mean that you are not to go out and look for players and download these people inside of this app for a pre-download. Because again, when the app comes out, you're not going to get any money because nobody was pre-downloaded. Let's say it comes out tomorrow. Let's say, okay, the app is due to come out tomorrow. Today is the 18th, so tomorrow the 19th, the app come out, right? So the app come out tomorrow. You have nobody. In 15 days, the wave is out. It hit the public. It's all in the news. You get 50 people. That next 15 days, when that month is by, you're not getting no check, bruh. Sis, you ain't getting no check. Only thing that's going to happen is you're going to take $9.99 out of your account. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want that to happen when it was as simple as I showed you? You know what I'm saying? On top of that, there was one more thing I wanted to tell you guys. I really don't remember what it is. Let me just touch on this real quick. Again, I've been in business for 9 years and about 8 months, right? I haven't worked for anybody since 2005. Like 2007, I actually quit. I was working in a construction job. I was doing sign hanger. I was in a sign hanger union, local 137. I mean, you know, after 5 years, I could have made like $60, $65 an hour, which is dope. That's cool. But I'm not good with taking rules and listening to rules and taking, advice and this and that from people. I don't want you to penalize me because I came late. I don't want you to penalize me because I didn't stay long enough. Like, I'm not into, and there's nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5. Let me just let you know that right now. It's nothing wrong with that. That's the American dream. You go get a job.